Alright, so today I wanted to show you how to set up your Omega thruster head. So I'm going to open up my inventory here. Here we have two parts. Now, here's the thing. The neck caps do not come with the thruster head because every body is vastly different. We've separated them out. So you're going to need to pick up the neck cap for your body. So we'll start by fitting the thruster head first. You can see that we have two versions, male and female. So if I go ahead, well, before I pop that on, let me just show you the other content. So we have the neck alpha here, and then we have this is important for setup, this thruster head wear me only to adjust size. We're going to go ahead and put that on first. And you can see that it makes this black outline here. Now that's going to help us kind of line up where this thing's supposed to fall on our chin and cheeks. So let's go ahead and wear the male version. And the fit is actually pretty good. We could do some adjusting there. Before I do that, I want to show you how the alphas work. So we're going to go ahead and go in here to our neck cap. Now this is a little more simple. So we have two alphas in here. This one will do the entire head in case you want to have like a floating Aether Punk head. But what we really need for this one is just the neck. So let's go ahead and put on our male legacy neck cap. Oop, sorry, that was the HUD. There we go, and let's go ahead and put on the neck only alpha. You can see the only alpha's out the neck area. There we go. Let's go ahead and come in here and put on this alpha. And there we go. Now we have our floating head. Now, if we come in here, we've set this up. Now, everyone's head shape is vastly different depending on how you did your sliders. So in order to get your ear fit, we actually put this as two separate parts. So this is able to slide out a little. So keep that in mind. There's a couple ways you can do this. You can click this and do the plus scale. Unfortunately, that's going to scale the whole thing. It's just kind of how the script works, sadly. What I prefer to do, honestly, here, we'll reset it, maybe. What I prefer to do is just scale it just manually. It's already fitting pretty good on my head, probably because I'm the one that set this up, but just make sure that you roughly and you're not going to fit all the black space perfectly. The thing that you want to keep in mind is your chin and your cheeks, basically. Kind of stretch that out. There we go. That's actually fitting better. Watch out for this. Let me drop this down slightly. We can even scale it a little that way. You may encounter a few more problems since there are combined parts on this back bit, but we can go to edit linked right here. We'll just bit by bit. See how that's kind of sticking out there? We can kind of shove this in here. It's not an exact science, and you're never going to fit it completely towards this template. It just kind of shows you roughly where things should roughly fall. You may have to come in here and adjust this. Depending on how far you stretched it, it might be hanging out a little bit, so make sure you do that. For those of you who do fantasy avies, this is nothing new to you guys. You guys are used to having to adjust everything. So once we've adjusted this, now we don't want this nasty black line here anymore. So just take this thruster head wear me only to adjust. Take that off. You don't need it anymore. It served its purpose. And there we go. There is your adjusted thruster head. Hope you guys enjoy the product.